How to take blackcurrant cuttings. Blackcurrants are relatively easy to propagate from hardwood cuttings. No rooting hormone powder is needed as they root very easily. The success rate is quite high with minimal protection and care needed. All you have to do is wait until the bush has lost all its leaves, as this indicates that it is dormant. The time of year to do this is usually from November through to February. It is now December and all the leaves have just fallen off the bush. Hardwood cuttings can be grown in pots or in a small patch or border of well-dug soil which is sheltered from the winter wind. Soil preparation. You need to select some well-drained soil and add a small amount of blood, fish and bone fertilizer. Now the blackcurrant hardwood cuttings are ready to be placed and grown in these pots or a prepared border. How to do it. Select a hardened up stem from the blackcurrant bush and look for a section with 8 buds of approximately 20 cm in length and cut. The section should be from last year's growth but have no leaves on it and have a lighter colour compared to the base of the stem. With this method you don't cut the entire branch from the bush, instead you cut off the previous year's growth just above where it meets the older wood. At the bottom, cut below a bud diagonally. How to plant them. Blackcurrant cuttings should be planted deeper compared to other cuttings. About 3/4 of the stem should be below the soil and only 1/4 above. You then need to plant the stem deep in the prepared trench, firming the soil around the cutting so it remains upright. Deep planting encourages vigorous young branches to develop annually from below the ground. Also, don't forget to water the cuttings well. Planting in pots. Place the cutting in the centre, again pushing around 3/4 of the cutting below the soil surface, and push the soil against the cutting to hold it upright. You can then leave the pot outside for the winter as they are hardy and frost tolerant. You can also store the pots against a house wall or fence so it is out of the wind. By growing blackcurrants in containers, you can move them into a shed if there is a late frost to protect them. Although blackcurrant bushes are winter hardy, cold weather at flowering time during the spring can reduce the size of the crop. Aftercare. Blackcurrants are one of the few soft fruit bushes to like damp soil. Keep them watered well and sheltered from the wind, but other than that they don't need any extra care. You have several options. 1. Place them in a protected position against a house wall or a fence out of the wind. 2. Plant them outside as soon as the soil can be dug. And 3. Keep them inside in an unheated room by the window. By autumn, they should have developed enough roots to be transplanted into the garden. During times of prolonged dry weather, remember to water regularly. Also, consider applying a deep mulch around the cuttings to reduce the need for water. What to expect? In the first year, there will be a good show of new shoots creating a small bush, with the second year producing a small crop, followed by a larger crop in the third year. Fruits are produced along 2- and 3-year-old stems during early summer, initially appearing green before darkening to a deep, glossy purple-black in midsummer. Blackcurrants are ready for picking in mid to late summer, around July and August, ideally around 7 days after they have turned a purpley black colour. Blackcurrants are one of the easiest plants to grow from cuttings. With high success rates and minimal effort needed, literally just a few minutes work, why not give them a try?